This is somewhat of a busy procedural history, so bear with me if you could. A complaint for child support was filed on behalf of the people on April 29 of 2024. It was served on May 20th of 2024. Defendant filed an answer on the 24th of May of 2024. A pre-hearing was scheduled on this matter on July 2nd of 2024. A motion for temporary relief was filed by the defendant in this matter on June 24 of 2024. In order of reference to the friend of the court on all matters was signed by Judge Gottlieb on July 5 of 2024, along with an order consolidating this case with case number 20-02643 David Samuel. A motion for parenting time was then filed by the plaintiff on August 23rd of 2024. In order of parenting time motion, or an order of parenting time, was entered on June 13 of 2024. Pursuant to the Michigan Child Support Formula, specifically Section 2.01 G2, the parties were imputed income, and I've considered all the factors in 2.01 G2, and they are applicable in this case. In both parties, it is proper to impute income for both parties. There are 160 overnights used in the calculus, and the Uniform Child Support Order is as follows: $251 in base support, $26 in ordinary medical, for $277 per month when there's 3 children subject to the order, and that commences May 1 of 2024. When there's 2 children subject to the order, the amount is $233 in base support, $17 in ordinary medical, for a total of $250. And finally, when there's 1 child subject to the order, $170 in base support per month, $9 in ordinary medical, for a total of $179. The uninsured health percentage split is plaintiff with 48%, defendant with 52%. Ms. Brower, is there anything you wish to state on the record before I hear from the parties?
Yes, Your Honor, just letting the court know, as you stated, all matters were referred to front of the court for review and recommendation. I do want the court to know that front of the court terminated its support review due to the fact that neither of the parties returned their questionnaire. And therefore, that's the reason I filed today's motion.
Thank you. Well, let me start with you, Ms. Tyler. I just have one question, and then you can tell me whatever you wish. As far as you know, does the friend of the court have your correct information, address, email, that type of thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any reason why did you not get the questionnaire from the friend of the court?
I got the questionnaire. I think I just turned it in later than what they was expecting me to turn it in.
Okay. Same question for you, Mr. McCoy. Does a friend of the court have all the proper information for you?
Yes, I think they do now. As of now, my address is different from my mailing, so it was sending everything to my mother's address, which she doesn't live there anymore. So we got that figured out. But I also turned that questionnaire in late, of course, because I didn't receive it on time. And when we went to court, I also was not under the impression that we had another proceeding after.
Oh, yeah. They when they refer things to the front of the court, they refer it for an investigation and recommendation, and then it's all up to the parties at that point to get the information they need. So I think I lost Miss Tyler. Miss Tyler, there you are. Is there anything you want to add, Miss Tyler?
As in far as like the child support case,
Anything?
the overnights, and I honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I think we just need to start the whole process over because everything y'all got on file it's not running the way that it was supposed to be running.
Well, I could entertain that possibly, but you would have to file a motion for that.
I just filed another motion for child support and another parenting time. It's not working the way that it was supposed to be working over the summer.
Okay,
smooth.
we'll see what that brings. When that's scheduled for what, a month from now?
Yeah, it's at the beginning of February. I can't email I believe Tracy.
Well, she won't be in it.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta see what day it is.
It's just going to be between you and Mr. McCoy.
Okay.
All right. Mr. McCoy, questions or for me or anything you want to add?
I'm just honestly, I'm confused on why we're having another child support hearing because honestly we went to court about 6 months ago. We were both awarded joint everything custodial rights. From that time everything was going fine. She started working, she had a job. I were keeping the kids from Tuesday through Saturday at 12. So at that point, I was having the children more than her. We don't provide each other anything when we have the children. So I don't see what's the point of bringing anything. She does not pay my bills. I don't pay her bills. So I don't see what's the point in us keep having the child support issue. She's keeping the kids away from me.
I can answer that for you if you give me a chance.
Right.
Okay. The reason why we're having this child support issue again is that you don't want to pay her bills. She doesn't want to pay your bills. And the taxpayers of the state of Michigan don't want to pay any of your bills.
Exactly. So
and that's why, hang on. That's why we're here. Because somebody is probably receiving some sort of state assistance. Exactly. And if you bang your head a little lot harder, Mr. McCoy, you're going to give yourself a concussion. So stop. That's why we're involved. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to enter this as it's written today. And then you both can file whatever motions you want in the future and tell me why we shouldn't have child support. You can tell me why child support's too high, too low. You can tell me everything you want about the parenting time, and I will listen to whatever you have to say at that time. But I'm going to enter this today, and that way Ms. Brower's out of the picture, and then you two will be on your own. And but I will tell you both that I only look at my chief concern is the best interests of both of your children. That's where I kind of focus on. So, Ms. Brower, if you will submit this via DocuSign, I'll sign it, and then the parties can bring whatever motion they have in the future. And finally, as a final note, I can't help anybody understand things better. Courts can't give legal advice. If you really want to have a complete understanding of everything, you should really hire an attorney, Mr. McCoy. And if that's not possible, at least pay a visit to the Legal Assistance Center. They're on the 5th floor of the courthouse, and they can certainly help you. They're not attorneys, but they can steer you in the right direction. So I hope that works out for both of you. But otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in a month. Anything further?
I have a question.
No, it's not question and answer time, Ms. Tyler. I can't help you on that either.
No, I just wanted to know, was all 3 of our kids on this case, or is it just 2?
No,
All three.
we did for all three.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
you bet. Thanks, Ms. Brower.
Thank you, Your Honor.